Oh, what's up, guys? This is Cherry Blossoms 13 up in here. Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, you've probably heard me mention before in the JD462's channel. And maybe if some of his friends have mentioned me as well, I'm not too sure if they have. This is my first update video, and for those of you who have watched his videos, this will be partially a reminder slash some new stuff that I'm gonna be doing playthroughs for. As I mentioned yesterday, I'm going to do Sakura Wars as my first playthrough, and I might get into some more older video games not a lot of people know about, like Kings of Fighter. If anybody knows that, then well, good for you, it's pretty good. I'm going to be doing Kings of Fighters number 11, I believe. I have to recheck the case. And right here behind me, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Sorry, eyes itching. This is pretty much my desk. This has a good amount of my anime stuff, you know, because I'm kind of into anime a lot. You know what? And, well, they're the Dub City cars. I still have that in the original casing. Lucky for that one. Limited edition, so I'm holding on to that for a while. The case is a little scratched, but it'll still be pretty up there in prices in a while. Alright, let me walk you through. Well, this shelf here, let me move this guy. Alright, perfect. This shelf here, where this part of the desk pretty much has my textbooks. Some of them I use for reviews and all that. Then I have, what is this? I have things like the Book of Vampires. This is partially why I agreed to help the JD462 with Castlevania. Because I like vampires and werewolves and all that. If they're portrayed in a real good way. I'm sorry if this will offend some people, but I do not like Twilight series. I believe that just doesn't portray vampires in the traditional sense, and it focuses a lot more on pretty much fantasy and romance than the actual thing that it's supposed to be about. Actually, hold on. I just noticed I do not have all my stuff down here. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if I'm rushing, but I really don't want this video to be too long. Actually, I'm lucky I found the stack of books I was actually gonna put down here on my desk. And yeah, let me continue. This is pretty much my shelf of random stuff. Some If you haven't noticed, this guy, as a kid I collected like Bionicles and all that biz, you know, I went through that phase. But then I started to mash them together, and I came up with this guy right here. Pretty cool. He has the tail, all the tridents on his tail, the partial club looking end of it. Man, this actually came from, I don't know what this came from, if anybody knows what this is. I think this was a Legos sword or whatever, but it fit here somehow, so I just kept it. And here's his cannon, kind of sniper looking thing. Goes like that, like this. Dual cannons right here as well, pretty much like laser beams and all that when I say cannon. Pretty cool how I set this up. I was trying to go for something that made him look like a sergeant or something in an army, so I went for that kind of thing, you know. I might have needed to reverse that, but okay, doesn't really matter right now. Did this kind of knife looking piece. Here, let me switch hand. Sorry. If you can't tell, I am not a lefty, so I'm just gonna, so pretty much like that. Okay. Alright, get this. And for those of you who might write this, yes, I do know that the feet are turned around. If you look here, if you don't know Bionicles, I did that purposely for the aesthetic pleasure of your eyes. Like, pretty much it looks a lot better like that than it would the other way. And here's another guy. He kind of fell apart. You know, but I will put him back together later. Maybe I'll show you guys this guy in my next update video, but that's part of him. And it just contains, the rest of the shelf contains a lot of my other stuff. I also went through a chaotic phase, yes. I'm not very proud of it. And then the post-its you see hanging have some of my poetry. It's very hard to read because of the fact that I used pencil and the lighting in here is very bright. Here's a cool design. I'm lucky you could see this. I tried real hard to make this dark. I will once in a while do a design. That one does not actually portray my views of religion or faith. I actually am a very good Catholic, so there you go, Catholics. Yeah, that does not portray it. I just have a fascination with the crosses, such as this one right here. So yeah, I got a Christmas tree in there. I have like almost all the seasons. My various, whoops, forgot my shadow could black this out. I've up here is a motorcycle looking thing. I broke it a while ago. Some of my trophies for academics, a ribbon for participation, so that, there it is. It's not very proud. This cool guitar guy, I broke him too, but I have another kind of version of him. Like, I have another one of those, but of course it's anyway. And that noise was my mouth. I'm not kidding. If you didn't believe me, I just showed you how I could make that noise. And if you're wondering, yes, I do have a PSP. I love having this movie. This came in the set, I think. You know, the one that comes with God of War, and you get like a red and black PSP. So that's pretty cool. Here are all my awards. Well, most of my awards. I'm a runner. You can see this. It says mathematics. And yeah, sorry guys, I don't need you seeing my name. So there we go. I'm pretty sure I did not get it. And here's another one of my awards. I'm a basketball player for a little while, soccer, but that was a short-lived dream, like baseball. Didn't make it to actual baseball, only stopped at t-ball. So yeah, I was real bad. And you guys didn't notice this. Yes, I still have the Game Boy Color, and it still lives. So that will explain to you why I would have this. Yes, I am one of those Pokemon fans. No, I am not a fanatic, so I'm not one of those real into it things. And I kind of sort of like the Kingdom Hearts series. This is actually the only game I own from the series, and it looks most people have seen the remake of this cover. So yeah, this was the first cover. It just shows Mickey with his Keyblade and Ventus, Aqua, and well, Terra's isn't a very animated stance. It's unlifelike and dead. And I have a teddy bear. This I got for... I don't remember what I got this for. I think it was graduation or something that I got this at. So... And then here comes my CDs, multitudes of like random party music that I've collected over the years, and some random music. As you go down, you just see like, well, you'll see some blank cases, and then there goes down to Metallica. Awesome band. And now let's get into the anime stuff. I have the first 2 books of Mariaholic. I tried getting more of them, but for some reason the store always managed to sell out all of volume 3 and 4. And I'm one of those people who will not buy the next book without having, you know, the first book, or the book that comes before it. And, oh, this is a good one. Nightmare Inspector by Yumekui Kenbun. Real good series. I would suggest you guys read it. It's very gothic in the way that is kind of displayed, but the way that's pretty much the way that the author wanted, I'm guessing. And oh wow, I gotta hurry this up. But I'll tell you more about that in a later update or in another random video. .hackgu plus. This is the... I actually have also .hackgu. The plus was for the... pretty much for the anime manga kind of style, and then .hackgu was the book form, which is the novel. And you guys know how that works. It's a novel, and then it just switches into pictures. Hold on, I'm gonna start another video.